Good morning. I'm Nelson Williams, and this is HuniePop. We're over here talking to Aiko, and we've basically just finished up everything we can do with her today. So, we're going to pop open our Stalker-tastic 9000 and see who else is on the radar. Aha! We have a mystery girl. We saw her talking to Aiko earlier. And let's see who she is.
Yep, take care.
She's at the beach. Beach is an excellent place to meet girls. They don't wear much at the beach.
Are you serious?
Oh, come on. Just try it on. It's going to look so cute.
Try what on? There's nothing here.
Come on. I saw it and I immediately thought of you. You're going to love it. I promise.
Oh my... Alright, just make sure nobody else is around.
Yeah, sure. The coast is clear. You're good.
Jess, I can't wear this.
What are you talking about? You look cute.
Cute?
Oh, stop. There's nothing wrong with a little skin. You can't keep all that boob to yourself, hun. It's not fair to the rest of the world.
Agreed.
Mom will be just fine without my... boobs.
Yeah, but I won't. Besides, it wasn't cheap, so you're stuck with it. So come on, let's go.
I am not going anywhere in this. I'm changing back.
Ugh, you are impossible.
Enjoying the view? Quick, now's your chance. Before she goes to change, just say something, anything.
Alright, hey, wait up. Excuse me, blah, blah, blah. Damn, girl! Well, I'm not a damn girl kind of person, so...
Huh? Oh, jeez. Hi, sorry, I'm so embarrassed right now. My friend made me put this stupid thing on. Sorry. 1 second. Let me go change.
Ha 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 ha. No. Leave it on.
It's a little revealing, don't you think?
Yes.
I don't want people to think I'm like that, you know?
I'd like to think you're like that. Oh, adorable? Too late.
Shut up. You know what I mean. Well, I guess it's not that bad. I mean, if you're really saying you like it. Oh, and hi. The person inside of the bikini you're talking to, her name is Beli.
Well, that's nice, but I'm really concerned about the bikini. Alright. Now, Beli. Beli is a lot more stacked than the Indian women's? Whatever. Than the Indian girls that I've known, and I work in tech. I've known a lot of them. But, you know, anime fantasy girls. What you gonna do? Let's see if we can give her a gift. We can! Tennis balls are cheap. And let me tell you, girls love balls.
I feel bad. I never have anything for you.
Well, that's okay. I mean, we've only just met. But I have enough money to buy you another gift. A flying disc.
Oh, sure. That's so kind of you.
'Cause every girl's crazy about a frisbee man. We can also buy her unique gift. Acorns. She's a very natural girl. She loves the natural world and meditation and waterfalls and that sort of thing.
Thanks. Really, I mean it. I love things like this.
Regality hairstyle. Okay. Well, that's a little bit more Eastern Princess than I was expecting, but I guess it'll work. Let's see, we got 500 monies. It's too early in the day to ply her with booze, and I don't think she'd drink it anyway. So I guess we'll have to actually talk to her. What a terrible fate.
I'm trying to think of a question to ask you. Oh, I've got a good one. What are your feelings about true love?
Oh, I think love exists, but it has to be built between two people over time.
I suppose I can't
Arg.
argue with that.
That didn't do it. Alright, we remain unhoneyed and we go into the next question.
Would you mind if I asked you something?
Go ahead.
I'm curious. What's your favorite thing about yourself?
Oh, Well, for this girl, we're going to say open-minded and always learning.
Wow, I've never heard an answer like that before.
Really?
I like it.
Dark fairy magic strikes yet again. Also, it looks like we have enough honey to buy another trait. Charisma. Occasionally you've seen those well, if you've been watching the show, you've seen those strange tokens that appear now and again, especially after making a big match. Those are power tokens. They give you extra goodness whenever you make a match using them. Boosting charisma boosts that goodness. It's not a huge game changer, but it's nice. Especially if you fail a date with like 4 points left on the clock. Then you'll wish you had it. But she has 2 points left on her hamburger meter. Let's get our date on.
Good idea. I'm going to run and get ready. I just keep picturing myself falling on my butt.
In that outfit? Well, I guess that's a royal regality outfit. It's got a lot of shiny on it. More shiny than anything I own, let me tell you. Alright, what's she like? She likes her romance, and she's not much into flirtation. Which is a damn shame, because I can start this with a 4 match on flirtation. On the other hand, I can start it on a 5 match with sexuality. But let's boost some hearts first. Ah, an explosion of sexual goodness. That's what I like in a day. Alright, we're not going to be doing much more with sentiment today. And our bell situation is good. The fundamentals of our bell economy are strong.
Wow!
Ooh, that was a heck of a thing. Alright, let's feed her the bear. Eat! And that got us a lot of heart power. Captain Planet would be jumping out of the ice rink right about now. Ah, only if that was over just a little bit, I can make a 4 match using a power token. That would explode with delight, let me tell you. But I can make a 3 match. Never pass up free bells. She like again? Romance. Okay.
Excellent!
Checking our sentiment situation. It's always nice to have some sentiment in your back pocket.
Wow!
That was pretty good. Bell up. Let's see. If we play our cards right, we might be looking at a 4 match for romance here. That was pretty buff. Not really into flirtation, so we can avoid making those matches. Oh, that was good. should be able to make a bell match soon. That's nice. Excellent. +1 move for every 2 broken hearts on the grid. 1, 2, 3, 4... Yeah, let's do that. It doesn't get rid of the horrible things, but at least we can get some use out of them.
Wonderful! Oh my!
Damn straight, oh my. Let's see, I can't get rid of that to make the bells come together. Nuts. But I can at least make a 3-match. +1 move for every 2 joy tokens on the grid. Which in this case would be 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see if we can get one more joy token on the grid before we do that. Or, never mind. We can just win the date instead.
I had a wonderful time. Thank you for inviting me.
Whoop. And off she goes. Aztec Flare, is that what they call it these days? Yoga, nature, sports garden, junk food, veggies, alcohol tolerance low. Well, if we can catch her at night, we can booze her up something fierce. But we're out of gifts, for the moment anyway. So let's talk to her for one last time.
I get the sense something's on your mind.
Yes? Let's say, how old are you?
I'll be turning 24 soon, but at the moment, I'm 23.
Excellent. Old enough to drink. Which, of course, is vitally important in the dating game, let me tell you. Alright, so to get anything more out of her, we'd have to start feeding her. And really, who wants that hassle? Let's see who's next on the list. Ah, we have an unknown. The, older-looking blonde girl. Well, who can resist a blonde girl with, enthusiasm, let's say. Especially enthusiasm for bikinis.
Enjoy!
Hey, Lola. Oh, you bitch. You didn't tell me you were back in town.
Hey, lover. Just got in a couple days ago. Missed you.
Excuses. You know you're supposed to check in with me as soon as you hit the ground.
Of course. What was I thinking? I'm sorry, honey. Won't happen again.
That's more like it.
How have you been, my darling? Staying out of trouble?
Well, I try, but trouble has a hard time staying out of me.
So I take it work is good?
Never better, but enough about me. What's going on, girl? Any new mischief to share?
Ugh, where do I start?
Hold that thought. Have a seat. I'm gonna go grab you a drink. I want to hear all about it.
I'd love to.
But...
Yeah, I've got an early day tomorrow. I just stopped in for a second.
Ugh, come on. You're not going to make me sit here and drink all by myself, are you?
Rain check. I'll call you later this week. Girls' night out all the way.
Yeah. Get out of here already.
Love you, baby. Mwah.
Ooh, MILF alert. Looks like a total cougar, too. I don't think you realize the gravity of the situation here. This is what separates the men from the boys. You've got to be aggressive. That nice guy shit isn't gonna cut it.
Alright, well, at least we know she's, let's say open-minded about many things. Also, we've already put some moves on that other lady she was talking to, Lola there. So this represents a twosome opportunity. Or a threesome. However you want to say. I believe the phrase is, 2 chicks at one time. Any case, nice tits.
Aren't they? What can I say? I'm blessed. I don't believe I've had the pleasure of meeting you. The cute ones are always hiding. Hun, do me a favor and help me out with my empty glass. Pretty please.
Remember how I said earlier, perhaps, that we probably couldn't get that other girl boozed up? This is her polar opposite. This girl will eat every booze there is. All of them. All at once. Forever. But let's see what she's having right now.
Surprise me. I like surprises.
Indeed she does. How many drinks does it take to get underneath that shirt?
Only one way to find out, huh? You haven't even asked my name yet. I'm more than just a pretty face, you know. Most gentlemen your age know me as Misty. But you can call me Jessie.
Oh, she's a YouTuber.
You should feel honored. I only share that secret with people I like.
Excellent. So, let's do the gift and drink thing. We have enough money to afford her unique gift, if we can find one. Mistletoe. For a mature woman. Well, parts of her are very mature at least.
Oh, I'm such a sucker for cute holiday decorations.
Indeed. Anything that has you kissing somebody, I would wager. Also, let's see what she drinks. She drinks martinis. So, let's get her a martini. Do. Aha, there it is. I don't know martinis to be, well, blood red. But, you know, maybe it's a regional thing.
Well, I've got to take my medicine.
Indeed. It takes a lot of fuel to keep this engine running, I wager. Alright, what else can we get her? No gifts. We've completely emptied that out. It'll refresh in the morning. So drinks. Maybe we can get her super more drunk? Super double super drunk? Let's start with wine.
Oh, you're the best.
And I happen to have a cocktail in hand already from earlier adventures.
Of course. I'd love a drink.
Unfortunately, these don't give us bonus honey, but they do increase the honey we get when we talk to her. So, let's talk to her.
So, I'm dying to know something right now. Would you fault somebody for stupid mistakes they made in the past?
No, of course not. The past is the past.
I'm glad to hear you say that. People can change, you know.
Also, as a person who's been around the block a few times, anyone who opens conversation with that line, you're probably best off jumping out the window to get away from them. Let's talk to her some more.
Okay, so I've got a question for you. Have you ever slept around while dating someone?
Maybe a little. Maybe. With 7 girls.
That's okay, honey. It's not exactly my cup of tea either.
Well, that'll work out then. As you notice, we're getting a ton of honey by talking to her because she is seriously boozed up. Well, reasonably boozed up. So that gives us enough points to maybe grab another trait. Which we're going to do because otherwise this game will kick us in the head. Sensitivity. That'll reduce the damage done whenever we match those broken hearts. Unfortunately, it doesn't really make a huge difference, but, you know, every bit counts. Okay, she has 2 left on her hamburger meter. Normally, that means we would ask her out on a date. But since we can farm the heck out of honey on her, we're actually going to feed her. She likes cupcakes and French fries. And Sundays.
Better than sex. Well, almost.
Definitely.
I'll just work it off later.
Yes, it'll go straight to your boobs. And a Sunday.
Oh, God. I'm so bad.
Indeed. That's why we like you. Alright. Now that we've hamburgered her up, let's farm some more honey.
Something you need from me, sweetie?
Yes, boobs.
These puppies? Double D's. 100% natural, too.
Yes. I'm sure your surgeon is very talented.
You can ask me anything you like.
For $9.95 a minute. What do you do for work?
I'm an actress. You see, I make very special movies for my fans.
Yep, definitely a YouTuber. She live streams. But we can farm some more honey off her.
Something you need from me, sweetie?
Yes. What's your last name?
Which one? Well, if you mean my real last name, it's May.
Excellent. Because of course it is. Jessie May. That's her name. Jessie May. Yeah. Alright, which leads her down to... Actually, I want to see something real quick. How far am I from getting another trait? 2,800. So I need 800, which is 2 questions. Do we have enough food to get 2 questions out of her? No. We'd have to skip the date, which we're not going to do. Well, we got tons of food there, but she'll only eat anything with a star next to it, and we only had one of those items. And it was a 100 money item. Food gives her 1 point on the hamburger meter for every 100 money you spend. So I know it only raise her hamburger meter to 3, and it would take 2 to ask her a question. So let's just romp and frolic, shall we? It's date time.
A date? Oh, that's adorable. I'd love to go on a date with you.
Yes, I'm sure she finds actual preliminaries very quaint.
This is what I deserve, to be pampered.
Indeed. And we're being pampered as well. We've actually lucked out here. If we complete this date successfully, we'll unlock the outfit she's wearing, which means we can stick her in this bikini for the rest of her natural life. So let's put some effort into this one, shall we?
I love this.
Start off with a Heart 4 match, which is very nice for us. Never pass up a free bell. Our sentiment situation is not great. We have a decent amount on the board, it's just not any place we can make use of it. So we'll worry about that later. Hearts are basically the same way. We've got plenty of them. They're just not in a convenient location. So let's see what she likes. Hey, she desires sexuality. What an amazing surprise. And she's not much into romance. Also, an amazing surprise. Well, it looks like we can do some work on some lesser traits. Hopefully we'll be able to save those sexuality matches.
That's my baby.
That worked out. We'll be able to save those sexuality matches for a higher passion level.
Oh.
Get the bear in, which will give us some opportunity. We can heart up. Our sentiment still is not great. Our bell situation is not great. But we'll make do with what we got. Okay. Floor match. And sentiment. Excellent. That'll help out. Let's see, more heart matches will do. Good. Huh. I'd like to lower this so we can get a 4 match on romance. Even if she's not big into romance per se, it'd still be a nice thing to get. Also, this is beginning to look interesting if we can get a match there.
That's my baby.
Excellent. This is power. We can get a 5 match on sexuality, which is the thing she craves. So let's do that.
Oh my gosh.
Now that's a big bada boom. Get a little sentiment in. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can get 3 moves out of this. So let's do that.
Oh, I simply adore it.
Indeed. We're going to see if we can make a sexuality match using this. Okay. A little more passion for the fans.
That's my baby.
And an explosion of terror over there. Okay. I'll take it. We have 9 moves, and we should be able to finish this in 1 move if we can find the right move. I'd like to finish it on sexuality. So let's do that.
Wow, this is neat. You should take me out more often.
Oh, now that I can stick you in that bikini forever and ever, I think I will. Also, the game is going to force me to, so... one thing or the other. Purple Passion outfit. Yes. Pretty much every girl in the game has a bikini. And if you get them in the early morning or the afternoon, they may choose to go to the water park or to the hot springs for their date night. And when they do, it's bikini time. Alright, we can talk to her one more time. So let's do that.
Is there anything else you'd like to know about me?
Well, sadly there are no questions about your ass size. So, we'll just, talk about your birthday.
I was born on the 27th of January.
Oh, that's fair enough. Nothing particularly strange about that. But it runs out her hamburger meter, so it's time for the next girl. Especially since we've fed her as much as we possibly can, we've farmed as much honey off of her as we possibly can. So, on to our next adventure. Who is our next adventure? As near as I can tell, we've basically unlocked everyone. We have, looks like 8 girls to choose from. So, let's make the circuit. I believe Nikki was one of our first girls. Lola was our first, I think, but she's out of town, so she's out of the game. Let's hit up Nikki.
Kisses.
Indeed. And maybe a little more.
Hi.
Hi! It's night. You're in a bar. I can get you seriously, seriously drunk. But we have mail. Ah. Ooh, I love my boobs in this pic. Of all the pics of me out there on the internet, I think this one has to be my favorite. Well, that's very red light district of you. But not too terribly revealing. I've seen things on the internet. Things. Terrible things. But, you know, you gotta start somewhere, right? Alright. So, let's buy her stuff. First off, let's see if we can buy her unique gift. A joystick. Feast.
Holy shit! Where the fuck did you find this?
Actually, I believe I have one in my closet. But that's neither here nor there. Now that we have given her that, it has increased her talk with her honey. So yay. Let's see what else we can get her. Alright, we have quite a bit of, we've got a few drinks left. I happen to know she likes beer.
Oh, I mean, you didn't have to get me anything.
540 honey for that beer. That's a pretty good exchange rate for 200 monies. We also have 3,000, which means it's time to buy a trait. We're gonna go with talent. This particular girl loves her some talent, I believe. Yes. So that'll serve us well in the upcoming date. Now let's get her drunk. Mojito.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
She is a very lightweight drinker. Nah, normal. Okay. Well, compared to some of the other girls in this game, I suppose. Those brick walls of alcohol tolerance.
Are you trying to get me hammered or something?
Yes! You have figured me out! 210 honey per talkings. So let's do some talkings.
Anything you want to talk about?
What's your favorite place to hang out?
Honestly, I just like to chill in my room most of the time.
Well, that is where the video games would be. Let's check your profile to see what we've asked you before. I know your age, your birthday, and your favorite hangout. So we can make do with everything else. Actually, what are those? 18, May 13th, and home. Excellent.
Do you mind if I ask you a question real quick?
By all means.
Would you consider yourself a liberal or a conservative person?
Well, considering conservatives generally aren't so open about sleeping around with people, I'm going to say liberal.
Okay, good. That's the feeling I had. I just wanted to make sure.
Yes, and look at that. We've got 800 some odd honey out of her. That's 3 questions are basically good enough for a trait. So yeah, we're going to be asking her some questions. Do we have more food? Yes, actually. We can give her that. Well, I was going to give her the 2 that she liked to earn 4 hamburger points, but apparently that's not going to happen because I'm out of money. But we can ask her one more question and then date her.
Is it cool if I ask you something? I've been thinking. What kind of games do you play?
I am a retro gamer. I like me some old school.
Thank God. I was afraid you were another one of these FPS bros.
Nope. I actually don't like FPS games. I'm not really into doing the same thing over and over again. But, we have one more point on the hamburger meter, so we can play another game of Candy Crush. Let's get our date on. Actually, let's not. Let's buy a trait first. Flirtation. Why not? One's as good as the other, right?
Okay, but I have to warn you, I have no idea what I'm doing, so yeah.
That's the best kind.
Let's go win some stupid shit. I've got the games here figured out.
Excellent. I still don't know why you jump in your pajamas for a date, though. That seems kind of weird, even by my standards. Maybe she just doesn't have enough leather. Alright, hearts.
Aw, nice!
Bells! Sentiment! More hearts! Alright, that basically clears that up. What's she like? She likes talent and does not like sexuality. Bear!
I bet this is how you get all the girls.
It is. I have procedures. For match.
Pretty cool.
Bells! Hearts. Sentiment! More hearts. For match.
Alright, alright.
Even more hearts. Oh god, so many hearts. Infinite explosions of hearts. Also bells. She's not keen on sexuality, but I'm not passing up a 4 match either. Let's finish this, shall we?
Alright, alright.
Success! She keeps
Okay,
1,700
don't
monies
get
in
too
her
cocky.
pajamas, I guess. Maybe it's just a really expensive carnival. Alright, that gives us a ton of money, which we can use to purchase more food. Cotton candy. I guess we did just come from a carnival.
Yeah, okay. Thanks.
Alright, now we can afford 2 more questions on the hamburger meter, which is good since questioning her at this point in time is worth buku honey.
This is kind of a stupid question, but I guess I'll ask it anyway. Are you generally an optimistic or pessimistic person?
Oh, you know, I take it as it comes.
Yeah, that's probably a good thing. You can't be a grump all the time.
Nope. Not unless you're getting paid for it. And one more question.
What's on your mind?
Oh, what do you study in college?
I'm not going to college.
Really?
Going through high school was enough bullshit for me.
Alright, so she's basically done with that. Alright, which ends me with 2,000 honeys. Is there anything I can do with that? Nope. Fair enough. And it's run out the appetite meter, and there's no more foods that she'll eat. So we're basically done here. Alright, and that, I think, does us for the video. It looks like we're out of time. So, this has been HuniePop. I'm Nelson Williams. Thank you for watching.